Hi, this is Ron with you. Today on the Hunter, Colorado Wild, we're back on Rancho Del Arroyo looking for another great one. That's right, I'm still grinding, even though I've got a great one. And I've been leaving some of my really big level 3s, potential 2 diamonds, and we've got that albino male we still need to get, which I'm going to get today. But I've been leaving them for a few days in some of the big groups because I'm seeing if a great one spawns with maybe a level 3 if I shoot the others around it. So I've been trying that, and I've tried it for 3 or 4 days and nothing has spawned with them. And I have shot a lot of whitetail, I'm talking hundreds. That's a really nice level 3 diamond whitetail. I've got 3 or 4 around the map, but I've been on about this on the Hunter Discord. Basically, I was trying different things. I like to see what works, what doesn't work. It's easy to say something works when you don't know if it does work. So I actually like to go out and try it and then make up my own opinion on it and share it in videos in the hope that it helps people get a great one or more diamonds, or just generally play easier and better and learn things along the way. So this lake, a lot of people call it the Australian lake. There's not as many there now. I've just been hammering it for nearly 2 weeks. There's not as many whitetail. When you first start out on this lake, there's probably 100 whitetail around it, but as you hammer them, I think they actually spread out across the map more, and not that they vanish. And some people think, oh, my whitetail's gone. I think they just go to different places. And I've actually found some new need zones around other lakes. I haven't really been hunting much just recently, and we did quite well off it. A lot of 85 to 100 kilo bucks. I reckon you have to kill so many of them, and every now and again a diamond will spawn off those, or maybe a great one. So most people generally shoot the big ones, but I just generally slaughter a lot of them on Rancho. Now some people may be thinking, why are you leaving the level 3s, or why have you been trying to leave the level 3s or diamond potentials in your groups alive? Well, when you get a great one, and a lot of people, you'll see this, they often have a diamond with the great one in the grouping of it. So I thought, if there's a level 3 or a diamond already in the group, it may make it easier for it to decide to spawn in that group. So that's what I was trying. It may still work, it may just be totally random, I don't know, but a lot of people do get a diamond in the same group as a great one. So my thinking was, kill every other whitetail, and then it hasn't got to replace a diamond already there to get the great one or whatever. The great one can spawn in because there's already a diamond there, and that's my thinking. And I was thinking, if you've got more diamonds around the map, maybe that may work. You've got to be totally hardcore though to just keep loads of diamonds everywhere, and it may not even work. It may just be totally random. So I just like to try different things and see what works and what doesn't. Now you may have noticed that I've just shot a really big level 3 over the lake. Now if you come down from where my tent is originally to that sort of need zone, the whitetail won't be there because it's too close to where my tent is when you spawn in. Now the thing is, don't worry too much about this. Some people do, but the thing is, all you need to do is put another tent further off than your initial spawning tent around the lake or area, and that way what will happen is, like I've just spawned in over the lake, and the distance is further enough for them to spawn in. So while I walk by them initially when I spawn in at this lake to check the left side, they will not spawn in because it's too close. But if I fast travel over to the right hand side of the lake, they will be there. So they are actually there, you can't see them because of how close my initial tent is. But one of them was a really big level 3. And one of the reasons I've just mentioned that with your tent being too close to need zones is because whitetail change a lot depending on how you do it. If you do the normal community method of shooting 2 bucks, managing it, they won't swap as much. But on Rancho you can get away with just slaughter. That's what I've been doing. Now I'll explain why you do this or can do this on Rancho rather than Leighton, and this is the reason why you try different things on different reserves for different animals. You try and learn, adapt and become better at what you're doing. Right, on Leighton the groups are smaller, so because it's spread across the map. That's a massive diamond whitetail, by the way. They're in smaller groups most of the time, spread out on Leighton. So to manage them, it makes sense because they can go anywhere around the map. Whereas on Rancho, you don't really need to do the 2-buck method, and the reason for this is the groups are often very, very big. They're often 20 to 30, sometimes 10 to 15 males, and what happens is the zones don't jump that much. So what that means is you can kill 10 or 15 in one go. It might destroy the zone, but the thing is, because there's only about 5 or 6 lakes you hunt for whitetail on Rancho Del Arroyo, they'll often be just at a different part of the lake once they respawn back. So is it worth maintaining killing 2 and just keep going around checking all your areas, or do you just kill 10 or 15 and then move to the next spot? The number mass method, like I'm saying, where you just slaughter them, everything, and don't even worry about your zones, may actually be quicker and better for Rancho Del Arroyo. So give that thought. I eradicate my hunting pressure as well, which a lot of people don't do, by killing small game. I've explained this quite a lot, and a lot of animals I'll just shoot with a 243 and just slaughter them. It may be birds, it may be anything. It's more about time conservation. Now you may be wondering what I'm talking about there. Well, what I'm saying is I'm trying to make the best of my time to get the most kills during that hunting period. Now, just doing it on a rotation of killing whitetails 2 at a time, yes, by visiting all the lakes you'll gradually get around to sort of a circle clock rotation and clear some of the hunting pressure, but you may not clear all of it. Whereas what I'm doing is I'm killing as many whitetail as possible. There's a albino whitetail deer with, well, I've all seen you saying, have you got it yet? Have you got it, Ron? Yes, I've also had the diamond out, the massive special group which had the great one, the albino and the diamond. So there you go, we've got them there, and we've got this other at level 3. This is the day after, where we just shot the 3 before. I don't know if it respawned off this one where I sort of was standing. We got a big one here, but what I was saying was, yes, basically with my method I hammer every whitetail, then I move to an area where I know there's lots of birds, small game, herd animals. That way, instead of doing the rotation, 2 kills, move on to each need zone, I can actually kill more whitetail in that time than doing the 2-buck method. And the zones will move, they often don't move far. And the thing is, there's groups of pheasants, there's groups of turkeys, groups of mule deer, groups of bighorn. Some of the bighorn groups have got 20 or 30 in that you see. So if you find a spot where there's 2 or 3 of those groups, imagine how quick you can clear hunting pressure from the lakes. So imagine I can run round, smash, kill 30 to 50 whitetail in a run on here, and instead of managing my time, I should say clear a run, come on, I can just slaughter 30 to 50, then jump to bighorn zone, get the 243 out, and with good shooting go bang, 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 bang. I can kill 10 to 15 in probably a minute. So imagine 5 or 10 minutes in these zones where these big groups are of birds, whatever animals. I can clear literally my whole whitetail area of hunting pressure. So I'm maximising my time hunting for whitetail by doing that. And the thing is, it's just the case of weighing up whether mass killing of the whitetails is better than the 2-buck method, which I've been experimenting with and just seeing if it works. And I've been getting a lot of results with diamond whitetail, and this is why we set up this lodge. It's going to be dedicated to whitetail, only diamond whitetail and rare whitetail. I'm just setting it up, so bear with me. I'll show you a few examples of it. But yeah, like I say, give the method what I'm on about a try when you get on Rancho Del Arroyo. You can try slaughtering everything and find the areas where big groups of animals are to take your hunting pressure away, and then you can weigh it up yourself against the 2-buck method. On Leighton, I'd say use the 2-buck method. I wouldn't do the slaughter all method because of how random and where the zones go on Leighton. So for that one, use the normal community method of grinding for whitetail and the great one. But for Rancho, I definitely experiment with the slaughter everything, because the zones often come back in very similar places. So you're not going to have to look too far to find your zones again. They're going to be around the big lakes mainly. So it might save you a lot of time. And the good thing about slaughtering all the other animals is, sooner or later, you get good respawns off them. So you might get diamond pheasant, a diamond bighorn, diamond mule deer. I've had them because I'm doing that method as well. So I'm not actually going after mule deer, pheasants and whatever. But because I'm wiping out the whole groups, I'm getting respawns often, and then sooner or later you're going to get a nice rare or a nice diamond or a nice trophy animal from them, which probably weren't there before. So sometimes being selective and doing the 2 animal kill per need zone works, and then sometimes there's other methods. So this is why I always say, experiment, try different methods, take from anything what works from you. No guide is perfect, but today we've been hunting for whitetail. I've got the albino, we've got him, everyone, and I'm so happy about that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Ron McTube, today on the Hunter Call a Wild One, Rancho Del Arroyo. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.